I say, I am the clay. You are the strength of my life. You are my love. You are my passion. You are my peace. You are my helper. You are my Lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We call your name. Yes, you are. You are. Oh, Jesus. You are everything. We say you are. You are my God. You are I worship you today. Oh, Jesus, we call you. I worship you today. Worship you today. Everybody, you are the potter, Lord. You are the potter. I am the clay. I am the work of your hand. I am the strength of my love, oh God. You are the strength of my life. You are my peace. You are my peace. You are my portion. You are my portion. You are my Lord. You are my helper. We worship you today.
I worship you today.
I said you are more than enough.
More than enough.
I worship you today.
Worship you today.
Oh, you are more than enough. We worship you today.
Worship you.
Hallelujah. We worship you. We bless your name. Jesus is more than enough for us. He is our all in all. Father, we welcome your presence here this morning. For in the house today, there is a shifting in the atmosphere. There is power in the house today. The glory of God is here today. Father, we welcome you. Father, we welcome you. I hear the sound. There is a shaking. The mighty power of the sovereign God is moving. Every dry bone is rising up again. In the name of the Lord, every dry bone is rising up again. I hear a sound. There is a shaking. The mighty power of the sovereign God is moving. Every trouble is rising up in the name of Jesus Christ, the Lord. Every trouble is rising up again. Say, I hear a sound. There is a shaking.
There is a shaking.
The mighty power.
The mighty power.
The sovereign God is moving.
The sovereign God is moving.
I see dry bones coming to life. Hey, I know so
Rising up again.
in the name of Jesus.
Every dry bone rising up again.
Oh, I hear your sound. There is a shaking in the spirit. Oh, yeah, no. Hey,
Oh, the sovereign God is moving.
I see troubles coming to life today. For the power of God is here. The power of God is here. The power of God is here. His presence is here.
It's rising up again.
There's a heat of sound. There is a shaking.
There is a shaking.
The mighty power of the Lord Jesus. Raise Jesus from the grave. There is healing. There is liberty. He's rising up again.
Rising up again.
I hear the sound. It's the rain of abundance yet this morning. There is a shifting in the atmosphere. Oh, every dry bone is rising up again. Every dry bone is rising up again. I hear the sound. It's the rain of abundance in this place. There is a shifting. There is a shifting in the atmosphere. Every trouble It's rising up again. I don't care about what you came here with this morning. I know every dry bone is rising up again. I hear the sound. I hear the sound. The rain of abundance. The rain of abundance. There is a shifting in the atmosphere. God is touching lives this morning. He's rising up again. What is rising? His power is there. The glory of God is there.
Rising up again.
There is a healer sound. The rain of abundance. There is a shifting in the atmosphere. Every dry bone is rising up again. There is touch on the hills. Power of God is here. Power of God is here. Power of God is here. It's rising up again.
Rising up again.
Dry bones are rising.
Dry bones are rising.
Every limitation is over here. God is broken over you.
Dry bones are rising.
We don't like to dryness.
Rising up
One more time. Dry bones are rising. Dry bones are rising. Rising.
Dry bones are rising.
In the name of Jesus.
Dry bones are rising. Rising
We bless your name. We worship you. Dry bones are rising. Dry bones are rising. Dry bones are rising.
Just leave her, just leave her, just leave her, just leave them. Oh, choirs, I sense the power of God coming upon me now. Receive in Jesus' name. I pray. God, you are well with them in the name of Jesus. We reject and forbid accident in the name of Jesus. The vehicle will not fall. You will not be there. By the prayers of today, you will be reminded this is not the vehicle to enter. In the name of Jesus, it is well with you. Help her up. It is well. It is cancelled. God's plan shall be established in our life. And lift up your hand out to heaven. I pray in the name of Jesus. The God that is good to one is good to all. And I bring you under the coverings of the Almighty God, that the glory of God will be your defense. I said, God's glory shall be your defense. God's glory shall be your defense. What the enemy means for evil, God will change it for your good. And God will take glory in every areas of your life. So it be. In Jesus' name we pray. And amen. Let's sit down. We thank God for the choirs. I hear a sound. There is a shaking. The mighty powers of the sovereign God is moving. Dry bones are rising. Remind me of Ezekiel. Things are changing. God is there. God is wonderful. Can you see? You're welcome this morning. When I welcome, can you clap? You are clapping for him. When I welcome him, every time he comes here, we all come from Hadwekiti to come here. Apart from the in-laws of our beloved Mr. Adikines Bigba, means that's Faith and others who came, and their daughters, and then the in-laws of and the families of the Adelaide's families. But on Sunday, KBC will visit this kingdom because attend churches in the town. I was preaching in the conventions in Ibadan. Then we KBC are very many days, and he saw I came from Aduki. He'll be hearing me on radio. And once he just came back, we came back from that conventions and conference. He will come. They will drive him here to hear the word of the Lord. He has a value for the word. Can you clap for him? And God will increase him. God will be glorified in his life. We bless you. We saw two things this morning. We saw the strength and the blessing of the Lord, the victory that God gave to our brothers, Mr. Abiba means, and the families, our children plus Faith. They came around, they recognized, and to them I brought a gift, a birthday Thanksgiving gift to the church, of which I said when they are doing Thanksgiving, you should pass it to the offering bowl. And then we see our brother Dr. Adeleye and the son, we see a consolation, a double dose. Many times in our life, we don't understand God. We only know God in one way. A woman lost a child and could not be comforted again because he said, go and ask God, where does he put his face when my child died? And nobody had enough word to comfort and console her until the minister of God was sent to her. The Lord said to me that the questions in your heart you have been asking, everyone that come to comfort you and console you and ask you to come over to serve God, he says to tell you that my eyes and my face is in the same place it was when my own son, my only son, died. My own eyes and my own face is in the same place when I lost my only son to the whole world, to die for the whole world. And when you think the place, you will not sorrow like the ungodly and assume nothing is happening, because today we see faith working when there's a victory alone. And I don't have to tell you many reasons that I know. When people want to die, you can smell 2 years before they die. But God will not tell you secret if you don't hide his secret. You do everything you can do to help them, but once they are going and their will is involved, you can't stop them from going. You must love them enough to release them to go. Their father, mother-in-laws today who are trouble. If you see a prayer that a lady is praying, he's praying that God will let his mother-in-law live or go to heaven. Many mother-in-laws and mother-in-law today are enemies of their daughter-in-laws. Because he's my son, he's my son, he's my son, he's my son. I take care of him. Over there, 30 years from now, how can somebody just come in and chop my life? In Zimbabwe or so, there's a 14-year-old woman who's a widow, whose son became a graduate, and he married his own son. She married, and they ask her, abomination. The town want to send her away. They sent her away. You see, I don't care. No one, since her father died, I took care of her. I'm 43-year-old. No one will be there to chop the life and go ahead and destroy what I'm doing. She married. That is not love. That is selfishness. That is ungodly control. That is witchcraft. That's manipulation. Only few women or ladies will love the mother-in-law like Ruth loved Naomi. God will make hell. If he has daughters, he say, what of son? I need son before. They arrange for marriage without your knowing. And many women are hurting, hearing from her side that their husband has married again somewhere else. The money that is not enough is being shared in 2 homes until one day they die. They are asking in the meeting. I've preached in meeting before that all we know is the wife and children, and somebody else come there and brought a child. I am also is the father of this child. The one that died is the father of this child, and have to go use diplomacy and wisdom not to cause confusion and fight because of one man who thinks that genders means evil. I've seen men who are men in families who become a thug, become a tiger, become a tyrant, become a terrorist, become a Boko Haram. And I've seen ladies who beat their father's home and more than 10 sons. So who tell you that somebody is inferior? An apple and orange is a matter of preference. They are just different. I wonder what will happen today if all of us in the world are whole men. Then this world will be in trouble, more greater trouble. God will kill ourselves by trouble. But God placed the strength of a man and the comfort of a mother in the home. That is why God needed to convince Joseph. He wasn't the father. He convinced him, said, don't reject Mary. Help me take care of Mary, of Jesus, so that he be a father figure in the life of Jesus. So you could send him on errand to say, Jesus, sir, God in human flesh, addressing and saying sir to a mortal man that he created. Go and take me the hammer. Yes, sir. In fact, in Mark 6:5, they called Jesus the carpenter, because he was the one that delivers stool and benches and chairs to families. He grew the teacher. God has come to the school to learn. How can you breastfeed God and send him on errand and he grows so he can be me? Because you need to be me to help me. You can't take me through a road you have never gone. God has never slept, so he doesn't know what it is to sleep. When I'm rolling on the bed looking for sleep, 2 hours, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 a.m., not sleeping, God didn't know how to sleep. Didn't know. He couldn't sleep. He has never slept. When I feel pains and insult and slapping and flogging, God has never been flogged. How will he know what he didn't experience? But God came to school. He came to be flogged. He came to be beaten. He came to be nailed on the cross. He came to be insulted. He came to be slapped, so that he will know what I feel when I'm discouraged. He will know what I feel when I have pains. So he could cry like I cry. So he can identify with me. So he can be touched by my infirmities. Don't think that God is not interested in whatever you are going through. God has come in the person of Jesus to be human being, as much as human as is God, to help me. And that's the more reason why whoever is not born again, doesn't know Jesus, is in trouble. Because he will face a God that has never slept. He will face a God that has never been unholy. He will face a righteous God that is called fire. When he dealt with the